Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soulmates99 and I wanted to create a mood today, so we're just in the candlelight. If it gets too dark I will put some more light on, but I just wanted to set a mood. This is a healing reading for both the masculine and the feminine, and we're going to dive deep again. So what hidden darkness are you healing at this time? So we've got the masculine pile and the feminine pile. So we're going to dive into some darker energies and see what is lurking there, okay? And I'm playing some healing music, so you will receive healing. I'm a trained, qualified Reiki healer. So by just purely watching this, you will receive some healing at this time, which a lot of people are needing, I feel. Okay, so let's get on with the masculine messages. So I've got some new decks I'm trying out. It's too dark. Yeah, that was too dark. So we've got this one. This is a new deck I'm using. So they don't have words on them. We're just going to clarify them with the tarot. Some beautiful images. So this is for the masculine. Okay, so we're going to clarify these messages for the masculine. What does he need to hear right now? What is the deep, darkness lurking inside that he needs to work on right now? So this image to me reminds me of like grieving, like grief, the loss of somebody. Okay, and what clarified it, what came out, was the Lovers. So I do feel the masculine is definitely grieving his feminine. If you're in separation, he's feeling the loss. It may not seem like it because there's no communication. You've been in separation for some time, but he is grieving this loss, okay? He's definitely grieving that loss. So this card, if you can see, she's got like a teddy. So to me, this is like inner child healing that needs to happen. You know, going back to those childhood wounds, you know, healing that issue within. And clarifying that, we've got the Nine of Swords. So I do believe he is going with him right now. He's doing this healing work, you know, and it's Dark Night the Soul energy. So he's really going through it right now. He could be having anxieties, depression, you know, sleepless nights, stress, you name it. He's going through it right now. So this image is somebody in the water hanging on for dear life. He could feel that he's drowning, he's sinking in his life, and he needs to find a way out of this, you know, like quagmire, like a bog, like quicksand. But clarifying that is the Emperor. So I do feel he's stronger than he thinks, or he's going to find that strength, okay, to come out of the darkness, to pull himself out of the darkness and become the Emperor that he truly is meant to be, the Emperor, okay? So clarifying that. I don't do reversals. So if you can see behind her is a figure. I don't know if that's meant to be a ghost. And we've got the Nine of Wands here. So I think he could feel like the feminine, because you're no longer in each other's lives, possibly, that you're like a ghost to him. You're just a memory now. And he's feeling burdened by it all. You know, with the Nine of Wands, he's feeling burdened. But the Nine, you're almost at the end of this trial and tribulation that he's been going through. It's been tough, but you have to go through these learning curves. So in this image, we have two young women in the water. And again, it could be like a fear of drowning, a fear of, you know, losing control, just sinking in your life, you know, not being able to resurface and come to the surface. And clarifying that, we've got the Queen of Swords. So maybe he feels that his feminine is just, you know, moved on, you know, she's not going to give him a chance. She is in defensive mode there, and maybe you're the one that cut him off. I'm going to get another message. Got the Six of Wands. So he's wanting victory. He's wanting victory, but at the moment he's feeling like he's sinking. Okay, he's not sure how the feminine will react to him. But he is wanting that victory moving forward, okay? I feel this is how he's seeing his feminine, as a beauty, a rose, you know, somebody almost like doll-like, but not a doll, if you know what I mean. Fragile. He might see his feminine as somebody who's fragile. But that's not the truth, is it? Ladies, we know we're not fragile. And he wants to come forward as a Knight of Coins and basically rescue you. But the Knight of Coins is slow-moving energy. So he is wanting to get up on that horse and make that movement towards his feminine, because he feels he needs to rescue her in some way. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting now. So yeah, we've got, he's seeing the, I feel he's seeing the feminine as somebody who's really struggling right now. I don't think that's true. I mean, I think a lot of feminines could be going through difficult times, but overall we're quite strong, feisty females, I feel. But he's got the urge to get on his chariot here and again come forward, okay? To come forward and move quickly and be there. He's just getting that feeling that he needs to come forward in a quick way, and maybe you're sending him messages, you know, that he's picking up on there, that you want him back in your life. And here we've got a couple reunited. We've got Palace of Wands, clarifying that. So I feel there's a lot of passion here. You both want that passion. You both want that reignition of your passionate desires for each other, that lusty feeling. And, you know, you want to live in that house of passion together. And your masculine is feeling very lusty towards you right now. So let's get a clarification on that. So we've got a woman in a lake again. But I feel this is cleansing, okay? He's going through some sort of cleansing right now. Maybe he's taking those sort of sea salt baths. Maybe he's going to the ocean. Maybe he's using water, you know, to cleanse himself of negative ways of being. And clarifying that, we've got the Seven of Coins. So he does want to start, you know, that new project. you know, that's going to bring him that abundance, that harvest moving forward. So he's this card with the woman in it reminds me a bit of the Six of Swords, where you're moving away from the past and you want to be in smoother waters. So that's what he's wanting, and he wants to have a brand new harvest moving forward, okay? So we've got this feminine here, and she looks very put together, doesn't she? You know, a beautiful dress with a matching umbrella. She's very thoughtful. And he wants to give her that cup. He wants to give her that cup. And this is about self-love. That's what I'm picking up here. Although it's a feminine figure, I think, you know, you're both working on that self-love, that love of self. And you're giving each other that cup, you know, and giving yourselves that cup, basically, before you give each other a cup. Because you're wanting justice. You're wanting justice in this situation moving forward. Okay, so let's get some additional messages from the masculine. So this is a witch's oracle. So we've got alchemist, herbal kitchen. So maybe your masculine is somebody that's very good at, you know, turning metal into gold, if you know what I mean, like really making something out of nothing. He's very good at, you know, achieving things out of nothing, basically. He's an alchemist. Got banishment, hex. He may feel that you've banished him from his life. He may feel that, you know, he can't approach his feminine right now. Or he might just feel that in general, in his life in general right now. We've got responsibility, high priestess, high priest. He may have a lot of responsibilities in his life right now. He could be a parent. You know, he could have a very responsible job. So these are taking up a lot of his time. But because it says high priestess and high priest, I do think he is doing that internal work when he can. Foundation, homeland. Yeah, he's working hard on his foundations right now. He wants to be in a stable position before moving forward. And he's working on this, you know, within himself, with his healing, and also within his financial and 3D world. Yeah, we've got awakening in bulk. So he is going through an awakening right now, okay? And he is seeing things in a different way than maybe before. And he does think of his feminine as a goddess. He does. He's got you on a pedestal, basically. And I'm not saying that's a really good place to be, to put somebody, really. But I do feel he has his feminine on a bit of a pedestal. Intensification, Lefa. So he could be doing some rituals, I feel. Maybe he's doing some manifestation rituals, or working, you know, to manifest things into his life. You know, connecting with the divine, connecting with the universe, you know, tapping into that ancient wisdom. And we've got masculine, Lord God. So he wants to be in that masculine energy moving forward. He wants to be that strong masculine for his feminine. And we've got balance, Mabon. So yes, he's trying to find that balance within himself, okay? The balance between masculine and feminine, the balance between dark and light. And it is about balance. We need to be balanced. Okay, what else we got? We've got belonging, House of Night. He does feel he does belong with his feminine. It may not seem like it, but he is starting to feel that now. He's somebody who's been very rigid in the past, very rigid in his behaviours, in the way he does things, but he's starting to come out of that energy. He does still have very lustful thoughts of his feminine, though. He has a lot of desire. We saw that earlier. There's a lot of lust and desire, but he has feelings for the feminine. And he wants to listen. He wants to be a good listener. He's starting to listen to his guides and angels and the universe and the guidance that they're giving him right now. And he's learning to let go of control issues, okay? I feel in the past he was somebody who very much had to control everything in his life, including people, which is not healthy at all. And he did it, I think, because of inner wounding. But he's learning to let go. And look at these beautiful butterflies. And again, to me, that is spiritual development there. We've got fulfillment. So he does want that fulfillment moving forward. You know, with his feminine, he wants to feel in that fulfilling relationship moving forward. And he's wishing for his feminine, you know, he's thinking about her a lot and wishing for things to be different right now. But he's working on himself. And he thinks of her beauty, you know, compares it to a rose. You know, as I said before, he feels she's delicate like a rose, but she's not actually. I don't think most feminines are not really that delicate. They may think we're delicate, but we're not really, are we, ladies? Okay, so we're going to get some final messages. And then we're going to get guidance from Spirit. This is for the masculine pile. So we've got the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. He may think of you as a bit of a witchy figure because he can't quite work you out. He may think you're quite mysterious. And maybe he feels she's put spell on him. Invisibility, authenticity. I feel the masculine struggled in the past to be his authentic self. He may have worn a mask, and not just with his feminine, but in his life in general. He struggled to be authentic because he felt by being authentic, people wouldn't respect him for some reason. We got Hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. So he wants that moving forward. He wants that. This reminds me of the Ten of Cups. You know, that happy family, you know, children, pets, you know, sitting by the fire, that happiness. He does want that. And we've got Jack-o'-lantern, protection. So he wants the feminine to know that he is protecting her right now. He's sending energies of protection. And he wants to feel that joy with his feminine moving forward. He wants to feel that joy. So let's get some final messages from Spirit, and then we'll get on with the feminines. Not sure if I'm going to run out of time, but guidance for the masculine, please, Spirit. We've got compromise. So compromise is always needed in relationships, isn't it? Good relationships. And the situation will improve. So that's positive thinking. And like there's a star there. Okay, so that's the masculine messages. So now we're going to do the feminines. Hello, feminines. So I've already laid out the cards to save a bit of time. I'm not sure if I'm going to run out of time here. So we've got this masculine figure here. So we're going to clarify that with the tarot. So we've got the Three of Wands. So you're wanting to build something, to have a project moving forward with this person, I feel. Very much wanting to work together in the future. You're very much wanting a party, like celebrate in some way moving forward. And maybe you were wearing a mask. You were both wearing a mask in this connection before. But you're wanting to take those masks off and celebrate who you are. And celebrate your connection moving forward. So clarifying this card, we have strength. So you are very much working on that. You've got that inner strength to move forward. You can be independent. You don't need anybody else. You've got that strength to, you know, move through your life, move through your world in the way that you want to. So you've got that independent spirit. So here we've got this feminine holding a skull, and we've got the Ace of Coins. So you're wanting an offer from your masculine. You want that offer, but you're not waiting around for it. You know, you are getting on with your life, I feel, and doing what you need to do right now. And because she's sort of laying down, it seems like she's laying down, I do feel you're going within. You're listening to your intuition, your guides, and your higher self, and you're getting the guidance that you need right now. And we've got another figure of a feminine. She's in a graveyard. So again, the feminine could be going through some grief and loss. This could be to do with this connection. But there could be a message coming in to you very soon. But again, you're going within, you're connecting to your intuition, your guide, your angels, and you're taking that time to heal. Again, you're in deep contemplation mode. I can see this. You know, you're thinking very much in your own mind, in your own heart. And I feel with that image on their forehead, your third eye is very awakened. And you can feel that the masculine is on his way to you. This is the Knight of Coins. He's very slow moving energy, but you can feel that he is on his way. And again, you know, you're very much in contemplative mode. Here you've got a holding a rose. It's like treat yourself the way you want someone to treat you. You know, buy yourself flowers. But you're very much wanting this reconciliation with your masculine moving forward. You're thinking about those times that you spent together, very much so. So here we have an image of a child in the graveyard again. So there could be children involved in this connection. You know, maybe you or your person has got children. And we've got the King of Cups come out here. So the King of Cups is somebody that is in touch with their emotions. They may not show their emotions, but they have deep feelings here. And again, this could be a father figure that you're connecting with who has children that are a big responsibility for him right now. And we have another feminine, really in deep thought here. Very in deep thought. She looks sad, and it's clarified by the 8 of Coins. So you're focusing very much on your work at this time, I feel. Very much focusing on your work, but there's still that sadness lingering there. Let's get another message about that. So we've got 5 of Cups, yeah. So there's sadness over past hurts in relationships, things that went wrong, okay? So we've got this message. Let's clarify that. So we've got the 7 of Coins. So again, you are like the masculine. You're focusing on your work projects, creative projects right now, to feel better about yourself, to be good in your own energy. And this person looks more vibrant than the others. She looks more back to her old self, and there's like a shiny aura around her body. And because the Wheel of Fortune is turning, the Wheel of Fortune is turning back, and things are going to get moving again in this connection. And you could be the Queen of Wands energy. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or again, just feeling that very passionate energy between you and your masculine right now. So what other messages have we got? We've got power. So yeah, I think you're starting to feel in your power. And also use the moon energies. We've got a super moon coming up next week. Use the moon energies to help you manifest your desires. Yeah, you're very much in self-reflection mode. We saw that in those cards. You're going within. You're examining what's gone on in your life so far. And you have strong will, and you are going to manifest what you desire into your life. And you will walk your own path, basically. Maybe in the past you've gone to extremes in this connection, and you've really, you know, put your boundaries down and not had boundaries. I think this is about have more boundaries in this connection moving forward, or with any connection. You want to go back to how things were, that purity, you know, like the white snow. You want to go back to a beginning, a fresh start, a clean slate. And you're working on that self-love right now. You're nurturing yourself, you're loving yourself. So again, that's a beautiful energy to be in. And you want a new beginning, okay? You want a new beginning, like I said, just a fresh start, a clean slate, to leave the past in the past, basically. And you're realising something, you know, you're having some sort of epiphany moments and coming to a realisation about what is your truth within this connection. And it'd be different for everybody. And you're growing, you know, you're doing the work, you're working on yourself. You're connected, you're grounded, but you're also connected to the universe. And make sure you always stay grounded when you're doing this work with your crown chakra. And you're on the path, you know, you're on your spiritual path, and you're not sure where it's going to take you, but you're willing to walk that path. You want to grow and evolve along that path, moving forward in your life. And you're not afraid to change anymore. You know, you embrace change moving forward. We've got differences. So, you know, we've got the black and white cat here. So again, you could have a lot of differences between you and your masculine. But sometimes that's what makes the chemistry. And differences can be good. And you've got that strength. You're strong as an oak. You're grounded. You're finding that inner strength once more. And you've had visions, maybe you're very connected and you're being sent visions by the divine, or you're having dreams of things. So tap into your intuition here and your higher self and follow your guidance. Things can be complicated. We've got the 11 card here in this connection. But just look after yourself right now, you know, just do that healing. And you want an end to it. You want an end to the confusion. You know, you want to write the next chapter of your life story. And maybe some of you are in denial as well about, you know, what was going down between you and your masculine. You know, you need to come to that realisation of what actually happened. And you could have felt fragmented at some point, you know, like you didn't know which way to turn or which way to go. And some of you could be water signs, okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So tap into that emotion, tap into those feelings. Some of you could be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, get grounded. This is for everybody, you know, get grounded. Tap into your emotions, but ground yourself at the same time. And we've got warrior, and I think a lot of you want to see your masculine in this energy. Not fighting, but fighting for you, fighting for this connection. You want him in that strong masculine energy. So now we've got Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. So you're starting to see that, you know, maybe this masculine is not the one. For some of you, he may not be the one. There could be other possibilities out there. So open your mind and heart. Risk and reward. Life is about taking a risk. If you don't take a risk, you'll never know what's around the corner. Black cat. Fortune meets opportunity. So there could be some good luck coming to you, okay, with that lucky black cat. I always see a black cat crossing my path as very lucky. Barn Brack. Sweetness and synergy. So find the sweetness in your life, okay? Find that sweetness that brings you joy. And you've got that strength. You know, it's been, you know, confirmed several times. You've got that inner strength to overcome anything. And we've got Skull of Darkness, blind spots. So you could have blind spots to do with your masculine. So really take a deep look at this connection and what's been going on here. And we've got Trick or Treat, mischief and play. So maybe there was some mischief and playful times in your connection. Maybe some of it was deliberately to put you off the scent, if you know what I mean. And again, you could have both been wearing a mask in this connection. So it's time to take off those masks and be your authentic selves. We've got hidden talents. So maybe there's something that you've not explored that you could be very good at. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. I do feel you've gained in wisdom over this connection over time. And you need to use your wisdom wisely. That's ironic. Use your wisdom to discern what is best for you moving forward. So we're just going to get a couple of messages from Spirit. So there could be some helpful people in your life that will come in or that you know already to help you. And if you believe, So anything is possible if you believe, okay? So there are your messages. I hope that helped in some way. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings.